If you are going to be considering to do IVF abroad, there are a few things that you're going to have to get used to. One of them being you're going to have to get used to doing treatments or administering things or doing your blood work. I'm beating around the bush. You are going to have to get used to doing your blood work yourself. Now, some of you might be saying, can't I do this with my GP surgery? Wishful thinking, my friend. We have been waiting for our GP surgery to just refer us to go to IVF. We've done everything else, all of the pre-work, for a year and a half already, and we've had no movement on it. So, I mean, if you're looking to save a little bit of money, of course, you could try and get your GP surgery to refer you to get this blood work done. But honestly, in most cases, you're waiting so long that you could go get a job working for minimum wage to pay to get this blood work kit and do it at home. So we used a company called MediChecks, and we were referred to MediChecks by our IVF consultant. We paid for a third-party IVF coordinator through a company called Medicella. And our coordinator, her name is Kristen, and she's actually a GP. Well, she's an NHS GP here in the UK, and so she was able to connect us with all of the third-party people that we would need to get connected with for our blood work, for our ultrasounds, etc. So that was one of the headaches just completely taken away. But with saying that, as you can see, I'm really struggling to get this blood out. And one of the things that I particularly, my mom has blood like this, but when you're doing something like this on your own and you're not skilled at it, you really start to see the problems. But as you can see here, I'm having to run my finger on the edge of the cup, and that is the one thing that they say you are not to do when it comes to giving your blood sample. So in hindsight, I wish I guzzled a bunch of water. I wish I took a bunch of aspirin. That would have just kind of made my blood a little bit thinner, and I wouldn't have had to prick each finger 5 times and just literally my fingers are black and blue because this was not a good time. But I was able to get the results back. It came back quicker than they had even promised, and I didn't have to redo anything, so that was good, and it was pretty affordable. So if you have to do this too, I'll leave the name of the company on screen.